The pace is unrelenting. The world is producing information at a prodigious rate, and somehow we are supposed to keep up with it all. In today's show, we will explore some ideas on how we can better deal with this daily overpowering tidal wave of stuff. Welcome back to this weekly edition every Tuesday of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story. I'm the president of Dale Carnegie Training here in Japan and the best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery. We are bringing the show to you from our High Performance Center here in Akasaka in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. Why the cutting edge? In this show, we are looking at the critical areas for success in business in Japan. We want to help advance everyone's thinking so that we can be at the forefront, the cutting edge of how to flourish here in this market. Before we get into this week's topic, here is what caught my attention lately. Toyota Motor Corp will supply its fuel cell technology to major Chinese automaker, Beijing Automotive Group, as it seeks to expand business into the world's largest market by volume. This is the first tie-up between Toyota and a Chinese automaker for hydrogen-powered vehicles. Toyota is allowing royalty-free access to nearly 24,000 patents for electrified vehicles. In other news, the English language ability of students at public secondary schools missed the government's proficiency target in 2018 again. Final year students of both junior and senior high schools did not reach the 50% goal for achieving the required levels for their ACEN proficiency test. The average result was only 42.6% for junior high school students and 40.2% for high school students. Finally, the Keidanren, the nation's most powerful business lobby, has approved year-round hiring of new graduates. Restrictions have been lifted to enable firms to hire workers with greater flexibility based on their needs while allowing the students more freedom in their job hunting. This is episode number 84, and we're talking about how to master the daily info tsunami. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. Paper piled high on all flat surfaces, email inboxes bursting at the seams, project and completion deadlines menacing your normal, calm equilibrium, days fly by punctuated by too many meetings, the quality of which are usually abysmal, and the entertainment factor zero. Keeping up to date with the Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Line, Instagram, Pinterest accounts saps your mind and your body. The black, oily tsunami of stuff just keeps coming no matter what you do. Life is short, and is this all there is to look forward to? Years and years of this regimen? How do you grow when you're constantly being pushed backward, fighting for survival, swimming against a roiling sea of stuff? While the music is playing, you have to keep dancing. Uh-oh. Is that really the case? Can we keep dancing, or will we suffer a major intervention that wrecks everything because we can't find a way out of this impending doom and gloom of overwhelm? Here are some ideas on how to create interrupt in your life and master the daily turmoil. Take stock of the issues and create some clarity about the field of battle confronting you. List up the offending items that are overwhelming you. Speak their name to make them visible and less daunting. Dig further for each item as to why it is a constant irritant. For example, I pile up paper as a way of not losing it, but I don't get back to dealing with it. Email has become untenable. There is so much excess flow, I can't keep up and things begin to drift. I have all these projects noisily buzzing around and at various points of completion, and they're all like a dark cloud of impending doom that's hovering over my head. Meetings suck the life force out of me by devouring my precious time and energy. These are all compounding my woes and squeezing the little non-meeting time available to me. Business social media is a modern-day digital opiate, spreading fast and wide, debilitating all those who come in contact with it. We can't do everything, but we can do the most important thing. So, start by deciding which nightmare is the highest priority. Create block times in your schedule, which are appointments with yourself, and record it in your diary. For that period of protected time, attack the offending items with gusto, starting by deleting all the backlog of stuff whose use-by date has passed. Get the survivors into a priority order of further attack. If it's paper, ruthlessly throw it out and file the rest into one file arranged inside into priority order for the next assault. Before you file anything permanently, ask yourself, how often in the last year did I consult any of the items I have so meticulously filed? Scariest question in captivity right there. If it's email, select alphabetic filtering so you can dismiss masses of email at one go. With the remainder, move items into new folders called Priority 1, Priority 2, Priority 3. If it doesn't make it into one of these folders, then unceremoniously delete it. If you're a notorious hoarder, like me, and simply cannot bring yourself to press the delete button, then put it in a new folder called Just In Case. Only after that process has been completed, you may roll over and give up. Hey, if there's some really sticky item that's still important, the other party will remind you with their follow-up, so relax. Find out more when we come back from the break. If you want to be successful as a leader, do the Leadership Training for Managers course. All companies need people who can both manage and lead. Leading people screams out for real skills in communication, dealing with all different types of people, being excellent at innovation, planning, delegation, handling mistakes, doing performance reviews really well, and inspiring and motivating the team. Do the Leadership Training for Managers course now in either Japanese or English. The bestseller, Japan Sales Mastery, is the new Bible of selling in Japan. To sell to Japanese buyers, you need to create long-term partner-level trust, fully understand Japanese buyers' real needs, convince buyers with your solutions, overcome their hesitation, fear, and doubt, know how to ask for the order, ensure repeat orders. This book is the product of 30 plus years in the trenches selling in Japan. Order Japan Sales Mastery now. Welcome back. And here is some information which will be useful. On June 21st and later on November 18th, we will run a course called How to Make Multitasking Work for You. Details are on our website, enjapan.dalecarnegie.com. Back to where we were. For projects, stop the bees buzzing in your head by writing down all these nebulous items on a long list and then attach priorities to them. Start working on the main priority projects first. Just by plucking them out of the ether and writing them down, we realize the awful truth. We have too many things on the go and this is ridiculous. We can now attach more realistic timeframes for completion and maybe even drop some. Meetings are trickier because often we have little in the way of choice and few options. Be positive. Consider your compulsory attendance at excruciatingly painful meetings as character building. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. If you must attend, try to bring some better order to the way the meetings are run. Try to have the agenda sent out beforehand, get everyone to agree to start on time regardless of who is not in the room, elect an Attila the Hun style facilitator to run the meeting to better control the ebb and flow of discussion. Finish on time. Don't set meetings in 1 hour blocks. Say make it 40 minutes instead and get through it all in that time, or hold content over to the next meeting. If you have truckloads of meetings and you can just maybe pick up just 20 minutes a day from each meeting, then life starts to look a lot better. For business social media, face the fact that you've become a heinous glutton and have seriously overindulged. Be proactive, violently towards non-essential. Axe them without mercy, or at least banish them from your purview. Make some choices about where the highest value lies and spend your downtime there. Keep in mind, there is not that much coming through the digital fire hose that is really vital, as opposed to mildly interesting. If you really need information on a particular subject, rather than random grazing on the high plains, you can use the search function to aggregate what is out there. Think high art curation rather than mass consumption. Truncate the deluge, sort and prioritize and curate. Get clarity first, then allocate the time to wade into battle, swinging your long sword, smiting the enemy left and right until the battlefield is yours again. Be absolutely ruthless about wasting your time on low-level stuff. Now, go get them. Action steps. 1, stop, look, consider. 2, list up the items. 3, look for root cause behind the issue. 4, create block time. 5, concentrate on the priority items only. 6, be ruthless. Cut. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show is here to help you succeed in Japan. Subscribe on YouTube, share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Thank you for watching this episode, and remember, hit the subscribe button. Our website details are on screen now, enjapan.dale.carnegie.com. Awesome value, so check it out. Please leave me some feedback on YouTube. I would love to know how this show has helped you and what other topics you are interested in for me to cover. Remember, I'm here as a free resource to help you, so just tell me how I can help you best. You might also enjoy my podcast. Look for the Leadership Japan series, the Presentations Japan series, and the Sales Japan series, wherever you get your podcasts. In episode 85, we are talking about where should I stand when I'm presenting? Find out more about that next week. So, yoroshiku onegai itashimasu. Please join me for the next episode of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. We are here to help you, and we've only got one direction in mind for you and your business, and that is up.